Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to FTL Multiverse. It's been a while since we have played. I've been reminded that we are on like a major quest to try to unlock new alternate endings and stuff. If I remember correctly, on the last run, we unlocked a new ship. The only thing I have to do is find it. Brood cruiser. It's like we unlocked a salt ship, is that correct? Zoltans, mantises. I don't know where it is in the list, we'll find it. Salt, there we go. So we have the salt man. And I think if we run with this ship, we have a chance of unlocking new content and new things. So why don't we play with the salt ship. Salt plating. Strange plating that can resist all ion damage and gives a very small chance for systems to resist damage. It says can. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't resist all ion damage, but if it resists all ion damage passively, that's insanely good. We get a missile launcher. It's not a missile launcher, it's just a gun. Fires 2 shield-piercing projectiles in a radius that applies heavy DOT to crew for 20 seconds, as well as damaging the hull. It does... I don't know what heavy DOT is. I think it might be 5 damage per second for crew. Shield-piercing 2, damage 1, shots 2, a radius, a stun, a breach. Very easy to kill crew, I think. Oh, we also have a teleporter? Ew. We get salt and pepper. Immune to fire, movement speed halved, max health increased. We have a med bay, so we have crystal salt and rockman. The salt men damages nearby crew. Enemy crew lose 4, allied crew lose 2, slugs lose a bonus of 4. Their Saltman's immune. Decreases healing speed of all other crew passively. Max health increased, resistance to suffocation, crystal crew member, rockman crew member. Interesting. I have no idea. We're gonna figure it out. Also, Alcatraz says, please pronounce that ship name. Why, it is, UIXTOCIUATL, of course. It's a very literal name. It's actually an acronym. Don't ask me what the acronym is for. I can't think of anything that quickly. Let's go for it. Let's name some crew members here. Wait, Alcatraz is supposed to be for spiders only, if I remember correctly. Oh, wait, actually, before we do this, I want to check out the ship. I think we fearsome bounty hunter, outlaw, and just about all of slug territory. I wanted to see what our crew capacity was. I think it's 8. Yomkin says I want to be one of the crews. Yomkin, the salt man. I like that it's always salt and pepper. Rockman, you can be disposable. And Kletskin, Scott Kletskin. Be Connie. Sorry, I got a little something caught in my throat. Let's begin. What will await you next? Extreme. So we're just gonna do a proceed, exit, continue, beacon. We turn it on, but we do nothing, and then we do a quick restart. Continue, challenge, extreme. Continue, proceed, continue, beacon, continue, task, salvage, continue. All right, perfect. Now we do have to fight these droids that are in my ship now. Where are they going? They're going into the med bay? Oh, perfect. Might as well just have you go off and repair. We picked up a drone schematic. We can't use this drone schematic right now, but that's fine. We'll use it later. It's gonna take a minute. Just immediately have to start doing repairs before we even launch, but hey, getting a schematic, if we sell it, that's like 25 scrap, right? And he says, oh boy, can't wait to get eaten by the Great Eye. Honestly, I'm probably gonna cool it on some of those types of things, because I hate when the Great Eye steals my crew members. Is not a fun time. We have external doors. Our ship is really small. Duration 15 seconds. So allies will lose 30 health, enemies will lose 60. Good to know. We also have a teleporter. What's your movement speed? Slow? Hold on. 0.6x speed. So we want the crystal to pilot so that they can quickly jump into the teleport room, at least to start with. We got assault weapon, could depower this, power this up, does decent damage. We'll take a look at it when we actually jump around. We got mapping? Oh no, we just always see the mapping. It's been a while. You actually get the schematic if they board you. I think we did get it. Let me see. Oh my god, I opened up the menu. Yeah, we got the schematic. We don't have a drone system, but we have it, so we can sell it at the worst. Let's begin. I like the H on our sodium ship here. First time playing FTL in like, I don't know, 2 months? So bear with me for a little bit of bad play / slow play. Attack the ship. Absolutely, continue. Do nothing. You have a single laser, which means we can either grind out infinity points of... No, we don't need to do that. We can either grind out infinity points of dodge chance training, or we can just kill all the enemies and then teleport back to our ship. We actually have extremely good borders. We have a lockdown ability. We have 2 very good tanks. So I'm trying to think what's the optimal strategy here. I guess if we need to destroy a like weapons room, we could just teleport directly into the weapons room, lock it down. If there's a crew member, we could salt the room to kill him quickly and then start bashing on the weapons terminal, or maybe we just want to let them come into the room and kill them, or whatever. We got options. I think that option rolls the schematic with or without battle. The other one just gives you drone parts. That's pretty much how it works. Getting 1 drone part also really just doesn't matter. I feel like those types of events in this mod need to be reworked, because why would you ever just want 1 drone part? You can make 1 drone part. A shuttle is asking for anyone who will listen for help protecting their family from a rebel ship. Absolutely, I will assist you. You gave me a quest marker. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We could go through 2 rebel ships to hit up the exit. My lord, this is a long route. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can't even hit up the exit like that. We might ignore the quest. I want to get to the exit before the rebels get there, because if you do the exit beacon before the rebels get there, you get a free gun. So we're gonna go probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're gonna ignore the supply, we're gonna ignore the quest. It's super annoying to have to run across your entire ship to heal. Kind of wish it had the clone base as Segish Jr. Save crew. We got no one. I agree. I have a high tolerance for busy work, I guess, is a way of phrasing it. But I will admit, I understand completely that there's just an annoyance to having to run back to the med bay. It should just be next to the teleporter for convenience sake, to be honest with you. Do something aboard the ship, can't run a mission, don't want to repair the hull. But you know what? It is what it is. Hello, we're gonna sell you 5 missiles, because we don't need them. Uses no power, but requires another weapon to be powered. You know, I like it because it makes the salt weapon able to penetrate more shields. I'm gonna sell this. Let's get a conservative ion. One additional shield penetration is, you know, worth a little bit of scrap, and it's something that we can sell in a long time from now. Let's see his wares. Do nothing. Scythe, 2 power. No shield piercing, and our salt weapon doesn't actually bring down all of the shields. This scythe beam isn't actually going to really do anything. Signal diluter, decoy buoys. I might go for the decoy buoys. Super early. I actually really like that. We can spend all of our drone parts in the early game. 1, 2, 3. We can spend all of our drone parts in the early game just giving us extra jumps every sector. As many as we can anyways. So that seems pretty decent. We're gonna have a little bit of a hard time here. We could teleport directly into maybe their drone room and try to take it offline. Let's go do that. So lock down the room. If we take out the drone, then their laser can't do anything. So I think that's a very sensible opening move there. And then we'll salt the enemies. We'll see how this works. It's pretty well. We take a little bit of damage, but they take so much more. And between the Rockman and the Saltman, that's like 150 HP each functioning as tanks. That's very good. Frost, stun, particle missile. It's decent, but I'm not gonna spend 3 power on that, not for a long time. Boreman as a medic, a human medic, that's actually pretty nice because then we can salt and then heal, but probably unnecessary. I like what we have. Probably just buy a little bit more fuel. Let's get 1 more drone part as well, so we have just a little bit of extra capacity on the next sector for getting bonus jumps in. Then we'll slowly walk back to the med bay. As Yomkin says, the arm. Nah. In my experience in FTL, and this includes Multiverse, your first purchases need to be forward-thinking. You need to be thinking about your future and about how you're going to be killing enemies. Then you can get all of the nice-to-haves. It's not required to have a scrap recovery arm early. It's going to take a while before you make profit off of it. We can go 1 sector, don't buy it, upgrade your ship. I'm actually going to go for another bar of shields before I even do the scrap arm, then we're going to get the scrap arm. I got a reason for doing this. I like doing it like this. I need to get something early. Go looking for the rebel ship. Okay. We're not going to do Kira. We have no scrap for it. That's fine. This is going to be our combat. We don't have a... They boarded me. I don't really care. We don't have a... Go like this. We don't have a second bar of shields. We gotta be a little bit careful. I would like to be able to take out their weapons. I thought there was another dude in here, which is why I salted the room, but it doesn't matter. We'll get him. Open all doors. Close these 2. We're gonna keep this guy just running around our ship. He's not gonna be able to do anything. You might as well fire the weapon once, right? Like, let's fire it here. Seems okay. It didn't actually like start a breach or anything, but that's fine. This guy's just gonna be running around taking a lot of passive damage. We need to get the O2 back up though so he doesn't take out the teleporter system. You're attacking my unit. I guess we could retreat at this point. I think we got him. Close all doors, open all doors, get everyone healed up. If he got hit by the DOT, then he is dead. Let me send my crew member in here to take a look on their ship. You know, he did not get hit by the DOT. Let me see. Inflicts heavy DOT. Oh, it's like assault DOT, so it's probably 4 damage per second for 20 seconds. He's dead. Okay, that's amazing. Wart Maulhurst, welcome. How are you doing today? Got a fire starter weapon. No reason to do anything else. Took no damage. Everyone heal up. We're gonna get out of this sector. Dun, dun, dun. Fire starter. Look, the assault weapon pierces, so it's extremely great. Fire starter we can use to take down enemy shields, but that's what the ion is for anyways. I don't know when we're gonna use this fire starter, but we'll probably end up selling it at some point. Connie says, Matchbox, my beloved. Is it called Matchbox? Why do you keep calling it Matchbox? This is not the first time. We'll jump, and we're out. I wish we could have done extra jumps, but hopefully with the buoys, we'll have a great opportunity to get extra beacons in as we go. Matchbox is the unique variant. Gotcha. Excuse me. Let's jump up to the outcast colonies. I don't know which is which. Continue. Do something. Decoy. That's why I wanted to have 4, because I'm pretty sure we needed 4. I'll spend 4. Let's continue. Das Bolt, thank you very much for the gift subscriptions. I take it you are pleased with the FTL choice. Dominant faction rock outcasts. Elder's grasp slowly slips from their empire. These lands have become the prime location for the political dissidents and refugees exiled from their old homes. Apparently, agents sent by the Crystalline Empire working for the Sister Species Liberation Group have taken residence among the outcasts as well. Okay. Little B for the Federation. Most matters. They prefer to stay clear of the space, instead sending contracted slavers like the Tikaka clan, as well as occasional coalition scouts to do its dirty work. I'm gonna try to remember that. Ignore contact or attack. We are rocks, so we can contact and ask for supplies. Or attack them. You are repulsive scum. You do not deserve to share this existence with us. Request supplies? Thank you. It is unusual for the Federation to come here, and uncharacteristic for them to request aid from a people with little to offer. However, I'm a believer that good actions are a cycle, and though my brothers and sisters might not agree, I will oblige your request. Thank you for the 9 scrap. I can get 1 power bar. Zegas Jr. says, do you want guidance on the alt ending? No, because I think I already know what to do. And if I don't, it'll be funny if I screw it up. If I get to a location, if there's one thing that I might not know to do and I have to do it, then you can give me a hint as to when this situation arises, let me tell you what to do, that then I can decide on the fly. And 9 more scrap. So far though, this is a very good ship. Nice strong ship. One of the outcasts' signature ramshackle villages has been constructed on board an old mining platform abandoned after the diminished density of nearby asteroid fields. Seems to have a request. Please must help us. The SSLG and Lost Sons are in constant feud and is driving us mad. They've come close. If a conflict breaks out, we will be caught in the middle. Can you diffuse the tensions? Accept. Sediment for brain. Faux stone. Try and talk it out. Both the Crystal and the Rockman turn to you in confusion, and you try to explain your point. However, it seems too late, as the two has already mutually muted you and have gone back to shouting. Seems like this won't work. Do we attack one of them or give up? We probably want to attack one of them to get into some combat. Crystals are annoying, Lost Sons are Rockman, so it's Fire and Rockman or Crystals. I guess we'll attack the SSLG ship, although, well, here's the thing. crystal ships have armor piercing, so their weapons are gonna have armor piercing anyways. We might as well go this route. At least you'll be able to reap the rewards from this fight. Exactly. So we need to, they have a teleporter, we need to teleport quickly. We're gonna go into their weapons room. We locked him in. I'm gonna assault the room immediately. We gotta kill him so we can actually attack the weapons room to take out one of their weapons. I guess we could just smack their weapons room, as expected. So let's see. We didn't take anything offline, so we're gonna leave the room, take a shot. Shields are down, their weapons are down. Okay, let's get in there, stop them from repairing it. They got a lot of crew, admittedly. We're probably gonna have to retreat, but at the very least, they can't do any more damage to us. I'm just gonna wait for my weapons to come back online. I got a plan. They locked themselves into the room, you idiots. Yeah, that worked pretty well. We gotta get the shields. Actually, we don't have to get the shields online. We can just keep firing on their weapons room. I mean, their crew is stuck in the room and they're just dying. Although, we got hit because oh, they're dead. By hitting their hull, they fired a shard at us, but that went fine. I anticipated taking some damage from the fight, but since we got a weapon, it was highly worth it. Dun 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 dun. Arcatraz says, late cause, I was being productive. Ding ding ding, ding ding ding, ding ding ding, ding ding ding, ding ding ding. We gotta get more healing done. It'll take its sweet time. Get the rock man out of the room, or the salt man out of the room when he's done healing, because he does slow down the healing of everyone else. As just a passive thing. It's okay, just give it a say. There we go. Now, will I go for a clone bay at some point? I don't know. I like the med bay because it's consistent. Okay, 71 scrap. Isn't it 70 for shields? 70. We'll get the next bar of shields. We can depower everything else to power up the shields if we need to. We got a crystal lockdown bomb. If we need it, we have it, but we have a crystal lockdown bomb. It's called Connie. The burnt out hull of a rock trapper drifts by. It's risky. I will scrap the wreckage even if we blow up. You pick apart the hull and find some scrap, ammunition, and a mine launcher. However, before you leave, the mine activates and begins to seek your ship. Armor plating, your armor will protect you. The mine struggles to even burrow into your ship. Its drill eventually runs out of power and drifts away, now rendered harmless. Maybe have it still do a little bit of damage, but, you know, not nearly as much. We got 13 scrap and a mine launcher, that's fine. Destroy and loot the ship, they're just pirates dislodged by shooting at the rocks. Destroy and loot the ship. If you, I never do the other option, because I think with the other option you have a chance of taking hull damage, which I'd rather not do. Three fleet delay for 17 missiles. God, it's just so expensive. Fleet delay is worth a lot, but decoy buoys is 2 delay for 4, but only once per sector. But the mine launcher is only once or 3 times per run before you start accruing negatives, I think. Something. Dun dun dun. Explore! Thank you. Pirate store. We can go destroy the pirate store, but we'll probably go there and buy fuel at some point. We'll never surrender crew to slavers. They have an ion weapon and a laser and a teleporter. So they got a lot going on. We have 2 bars of shields, which we can get going. And they are cycling their crew members. We can definitely board them and try to take out their weapons room. I think we're gonna have to fight the pilot though, which means this is probably not gonna work, but we'll try it anyways. Well, we can probably take out their weapons. Maybe we wanna go in on like their teleporter or their clone bay If they board me, I don't really care because I can just vent. That's not a big problem. If I take out the clone bay, we can kill the crew. Let's go for let's go for weapons. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight the pilot. The door's already open, so even if I lock down the room, they're gonna walk in here. But let's walk into their engine room. We'll fight them in the engine room. And we'll salt them up too. We'll just fire our weapon at their weapons room. Yeah, that's good enough. The armor piercing just makes it so great. Now we're taking damage, but their crew is also dying. They're not gonna worry so much about, we don't need the lockdown. They're not gonna worry so much about trying to keep their crew alive, but that just makes our job a lot easier. Wart Mahler says, have fun, have a good night. Have a great night, Wart Man. You could use more crew, but it won't reflect positively on you for taking slaves like this. Orchid, Shell, Slug, you know, they're not great crew members. We could probably just free them and get some notoriety. Several of them break down into tears and bow down to you. Hey, there we go. I was gonna say, don't we get notoriety from that? And we did. Got something out of it at least. But like, I'm thinking, we don't really need another crew member right now. We don't need like a fourth teleport member. We're just kind of boarding enemies and killing them. Eventually we're gonna want one, but we can just get one later. Take a look at what's, I can't teleport. Well, you know, if there's a shop coming up, we can sell like a couple of weapons probably. The problem with this, of course, is that if we ever come across a ship that has like 3 bars of shields, then we can't do anything, but I guess that's what the Ion is for. 4 bars of shields we can't do anything about. But 4 bars of shields, that's gonna take a long time, right? Connie says, I still don't know what that mechanic does other than throw sector guards at you. Do you mean notoriety? Because notoriety does not throw notoriety throws sector guards at you if you've pissed off that sector. What notoriety does is generally people will give you things for free and treat you better. You know how at the very end of the game, Admiral Tully gives you like a free hull repair? If you've pissed off too many people, he doesn't do that. He says, go fight the rebel flagship, but don't expect any help from us. That's one thing that it does. If you have positive notoriety, you can get, you can buy loot from the transport ships instead of having to fight them for it, which is probably not what you want to do because you want to get it for free, I would imagine. So that's something. It's got its uses, but I'll admit it's not that many. It doesn't affect much. A broadcast station established by the SSLG has been constructed near the beacon, just close enough for its propaganda to reach new arrivals. The era of the theocracy is over. Rock brothers, put down your holy texts and join us crystals in our open arms. Welcome the approaching days of the mighty Rock Crystal Empire once more. Neither the Lost Sons nor the Federation will show you the way. Only we can guide you. Hey, please aid me. Fleet delayed by 2 jumps. Thank you. Dock with a refueling platform. Wait for them to finish. Intruders on board. Do we not get anything else out of this event? It's just intruders on board. I think it's just intruders on board, unfortunately. Last Bolt says, hate that encounter. If you have like 2nd level doors, isn't this just like a positive encounter? I think. Hey, come here. I gotta wait for everyone to heal. God, they're so freaking tanky, man. Segus Jr. says, I have to go. I got schoolwork to do and I can't split my focus that well. Hopefully I'll finish before you do. You got 4 hours of homework? My God. Kids these days, am I right? All right, go back to your rooms. Well, we got nothing out of the encounter, but that's okay. Oh, wait, it's the pirate station. We didn't have the ability to buy fuel. I'm so angry. I'm not that angry. I just wish we had the opportunity to buy some fuel. A small makeshift Tikaka outpost. We know that those are slavers, have been constructed nearby for holding slaves. Aha! Judging by the fact they don't hail you, it's pretty clear they aren't open to trade. Let's try to liberate some slaves. We got Wai Xing. However, on the way back to the ship, the slavers managed to catch them and open fire. Your crew is shot, but the slaves manage to make it back to the ship alive, a noble sacrifice. They killed their own slave. Well, you know, we tried. How did they manage to make it? How did they manage to shoot after we had beamed back aboard our own ship? Come on. Lost Sun Outpost. If we can turn our crew member into a Lost Sun crew member, which means that they start fires, or we can slander them. Honestly, like, I kind of want to fight them. Your Rockman storms to the comms, unleashing a series of violent slurs against the Lost Suns and all of their members. As any rational person would expect, this does not go over well with them at all. You boarded me with one guy. You know what? You're very slow. As a result, I'm gonna vent you. Close this. And for a second, these, so I can actually walk to the room safely. Open this. This. I'm gonna board you. It's gonna take a while before we can actually take their weapons offline. I think we're just gonna fire an assault shot there. So let's board them in their clone bay. We can take it offline after we kill their crew. Oh! Oh! They launched a shot. We're gonna take some damage, but probably not much more than whatever we're gonna take here. Flak. I don't know if that's gonna be 2 or 3 flak or what. They did take our weapon offline, but we took their weapon offline, so we're still ahead here. Kind of just want to retreat and get the weapon system repaired. Because they got a lot of crew members. And they do start fires, and they have a teleporter. You know, Awesome Commando, 175 HP. Let's salt and hurt them. That's 1 piercing, which is not that bad. They retreated. So now we retreat. Close all doors. Just, like, get out of the room, please. Thank you. You have suffocation resistance. You'll be fine. You know what? Everyone repair the weapons first. This is not going to be a perfect encounter. It'll be fine, though. Our weapons are going to come back online. We're just going to keep firing on their weapon system. As long as we keep their weapons offline, they can't do anything. They didn't even fire a full shot that time. It was a half shot. Half cocked. And all of their crew should be incredibly wounded. So 1 more go should take them all offline. That does passive damage to whoever was in the room. Their crew is coming back to life, so why don't we go after their clone bay then? Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'd like to stop you. That's fine. We're not immune to fire, though. You did 1 more point of damage to me, which is just annoying. They're getting their weapons back online. You know what, maybe... Ah, man, now I gotta, like, heal up again. It's like, I don't even know if I want to board them with the rock, but I think we will. Because they still should be incredibly wounded. And all we gotta do is destroy the clone bay. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so we took like a couple of points of damage. You can get this repaired, you can go heal. Disposable account says, Rockman, extremely graphic language. Am I doing diplomacy right? Hey, they learn from the best, aka the Mantis, who are like, I paint my ship with your companions, I paint my ship with you! I remember that event. This ship is very small. There's no problem with that, it's just an observation. Small ship. I think I would like to maybe get just like a door system upgrade, just so that we don't have to deal with the borders, we can vent them way more easily. Sure, I'm gonna do that. If we're gonna be spending our time aboard the enemy ship, 1 extra level of doors seems very nice to have. What I would love is a, yeah, reject their offer. What I would love is a, manager drone or something. So we're gonna go on their drones. Oh, the Rockman got in the room. It's okay, we can still take their weapons offline, but we might get hit by 1 shot. Nope, we took their weapon offline first. Beautiful. So our tanks should be tanking. There's a slug in the room, so you know what that means? Do double damage, and then take out their clone bay. Now. You'll die before we have to worry about this. Return. That should be it. Yeah, there you go. Dun dun dun. And then we wait for them to heal again. I'm sorry. We should get the lockdown bomb. 1 system damage is not amazing, but bonus accuracy makes it all right. All right, all right, all right. How much would it be? Oh, we can buy it right now. We'd have to min-max the power to an absurd degree. Let's not worry about it for now. Let's keep going. We're getting pretty good at combat. MV Drive. None of this is personal. U1, U0. How do they number the universes? Is it just like, is there a registry? Like first come, first serve? If things had turned out differently. Have a hacking system. I'm not a big fan of the hacking system. I kind of want to see where it lands. Their oh, they have a boarding drone as well. The boarding drone actually worries me way more, because if they board me, I can't really take care of the crew member. And I was also worried about that, and I was also worried about this. But as soon as we are done taking care of this invader, we can board them. So I think we want to board Or the drone control room or the weapons room? Or the weapons room. Yeah, that dude is actually still locked in here. Now they're all in here. I'm an engineer. 42. So you should move there and we should salt the room. We'll kill them before they, Oh, but I was gonna say, we might be able to kill them, but they're also going to, get out of the room, get out of the room! That's annoying. Stop you for just a quick second. Take out the drone. It can't really do damage to us, but we can take out the crew member repairing the weapons room, so he should be dead now. Where's their crew? You know what? Go into the sensors room. I want to be able to see what's going on. Breach, breach. And he's salted. Scythe. It's a good weapon. This weapon that we have right now, it does a lot of damage to crew. It's a 6-second stun and I think 4 DPS, so that's already, 24 damage. It says heavy damage. I think it's the same damage as the crew member, but I don't know. I missed the music of FTL, even if it is the mod music. All right, 52 scrap. We have enough drone parts for 2 beacons on the next sector. Got a scythe beam, which is basically worthless. So let's not even worry about it. I don't see them making 2 seemingly similar but different DOTs. Well, it's a salt DOT, so that's why I assume it's the same as this one. But maybe it's not, I don't know. Maybe it's the same, maybe it's different, maybe I have no idea. As soon as you catch sight of the ship at this beacon, you regret coming here. It looks like the Coalition has penetrated into the territory. You promptly receive a hail. Respond. Now, I know this is unconventional, but the Coalition can wait. I'm on a quest for science. I wish to understand what about the outcast grants them such amplified abilities. My own crew is not so willing to assist me. The lazy bastards have requested you go and obtain a few bodies from the nearby outcast colony. For pay, of course. Accept. Continue. Do nothing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is this a normal heavy or is this a chain? It looks normal. It looks, I don't know, man, I don't know. What I do know is I'm gonna board you, and we're gonna board you in your engine room, because there's only one guy here, although he is gonna maybe light a fire on his own ship, which I would not recommend. Nope, just a normal heavy laser, a normal, dumb, boring heavy laser. It's not fun at all. It's just 2 crew members, like this is easy mode. They might have someone in there repairing, but nope. Teamwork! Thank you. All right, let's go heal. God damn it. Oh! Maybe make it so like if you're outside of combat, the healing happens like 10 times faster, or you don't even have to go back. All I'm asking for is just more time in my life to do other things and not just wait for the healing to happen as my rock crew member slowly walks through the ship. I guess we can't we upgrade the med bay to give it faster movement speed, or is that the mind control system? I can never remember. Speaking of, we should probably at some point think about getting more equipment. I demand thee listen to mine tale, or I shall come and squish thy puny skull between my thighs. Might take a long time. We're at the end of the sector, so we can just leave immediately. Let's listen to the story. Continue. Almost done. We get a beam. And we can just immediately leave and get no penalty, because we're already done with all the beacons. I assume this doesn't follow through to the next sector. It might, and if it does, that's annoying, but it's the Kresk beam. Charges quicker the more shots you make. What was the name of the beam? Focard? Is that the one that does a lot of damage and pierces shields? That's the good one. That's the good stuff. All right, we should probably upgrade a lot of things, like weapon, teleporter, power. You know what? Internal upgrade, arm. I did forget, but then I remembered because I was like, what should I buy? Ah, right. At least now we can have a lockdown bomb just in case we need it. Explore. Distributing supplies to local civilian colonies. Why not attack the rebels? They're rebels. They also have a teleporter. Doesn't really worry me that much, although they boarded me, but that's kind of exactly the whole reason to have the door upgrade, isn't it? We can just do this, get a couple of different vent locations happening. Really just like as many as possible, of course. We can vent this one as well. Good. And then board. You board me, I board you. Then we close all doors, turn off the oxygen, open this door. He's screwed. We might as well break stuff. Yeah, go ahead, fight the guy so he can get maximum level. I'll steal the civilian supplies. Notoriety increased, but you know what? That's why we got a notoriety reduction earlier. We can afford to make those decisions now. Abe, don't forget about the... Yeah. I got it. Hold on. I forgot that we actually got the notoriety increase, but... Zyomkin says, I will complain about medbay level 2 now. We want to get the medbay level 2 so that we can get the cheap internal medbay augment thing, and then from there maybe we can get some special abilities in our crew members, but then also upgrade the medbay to have nanobots and other things. Coalition Shire, Harmony. We can kill NGs very quickly. I don't know what the Coalition Shire is. There's no exclamation mark. Coalition is the Coalition just the Rock? What's the name? What is the name of the organization that is Rock and Slugs and Mantis and Orchids and Slugs and... Isn't that Coalition? So wouldn't we be going there to fight all of those guys, which kind of sucks? Whatever. Jumpkin says ... Federation. No, it's like, isn't the Coalition 4 different races in one organization? Coalition. Outcasts? No, the Outcasts are the Rock. Coalition is, yeah, Slug, Mantis, Rocks, and Leeches. I knew it. Deploy the buoys. Deploy the buoys! I will use all 8. They're as much of a threat to the rebellion as the Federation. It means little when the Coalition is always lurking about. All right. Try to persuade them to let you go. Whatever, just leave, thank you. I don't want to fight them, because that means I have to fight ASB in this sector. I'd rather not. Should upgrade piloting and sensors before we go into the nebula, but let's keep moving. We need a store. That's what we need right now. It abandons the wreck and attacks you. Ah, I hate their ship. They've got a nice ship. Oxygen being depleted kind of sucks as well. but luckily I can easily vent them still. Especially because they hacked my O2. I'd prefer it if you didn't break the oxygen system, though. I can't stop them from breaking it, which is gonna make this a little hard. Yeah, so we gotta get in there and repair that like ASAP. In fact, just go in there and try to get it repaired. We're gonna take out their weapons hopefully before they fire anyways. Oh, they fired 2 missiles. I have no dodge chance, but I'm accepting it. Oh, they hit my doors! This fight's gonna be easy because they have no shields. It's just gonna be annoying. We probably wanna hit the med bay first. So let's go to the med bay. Get the med bay repaired. Look, I know, they're gonna freaking destroy everything. Okay, open all doors. Open all doors. Close this door. Come to me. Ah, I have no oxygen in the med bay. Yeah, that's a very good point. I kind of didn't think about that. We'll still be fine. They're just gonna run around and break everything on my ship because I can't stop them. Should upgrade the med bay. Why are you? Oh, you're healing slowly because of the salt man in the room. That's annoying. At least you have no weapons. But we have to do something before we just like lose our crew members. So let's get the O2 repaired. Rockman will be stable once the Rockman or Saltman leaves the room. Stop your hack. Maybe even lock it down. I mean, this is gonna be annoying. They can't kill me. The problem is, our crew members are not fantastic because they, we have a problem with the, go this way. We have a problem with the medbay heal. Namely the Rockman. Are they dead? I think they're dead. Close all doors, turn on the oxygen. We're fine. We took some damage. We're otherwise fine, all right. Quick, send the fastest crew members to repair the O2. Nickname is Nick. Welcome, Sodium. Are you heading for the Nexus? If I can find my way there. Honestly, we took more damage from the crew members breaking things because we had no oxygen. That's a combination of bad factors. We had a bad hack that prevented me from getting oxygen, and then they just walked into the room and broke it. That's fine. We'll accept it. All right, go back to your rooms. 64 scrap. What do we want to upgrade? Is there a store? There is a store. Let's go to the store. Hail. If you beat them up a little, maybe they'll listen. I don't want to kill the crew, so I'm going to send you the piloting room because you're slow. You're fast, you can go into the engine room. You're a medium speed, you can go into the weapons room. They boarded me, I do not care. Maybe don't open up that door. At least for a second. Thank you. Do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Assault weapon is very good. I hate ships like this that have 2 doors in the same room? Like, why do I need a door here and a door here? One suffices. 2 doors doesn't make it go any faster. The oxygen, that is. I also completely forgot about the fact that we have ion resistance on this ship. It looks like ion immunity. If you're dead, we can't trade. Oh, right. Conservative energy. 2 of these is not good enough to take down shields forever, but it is very tempting. Cloaking, backup battery, hacking, clone bay, crew teleporter. Wait a minute, I already have one of those. Why is it here? That makes no sense. Pre-ion? Ion uses no power, charges instantly, fires a strong ion beam, capable of taking out enemy shields very effectively, however, it can only be shot once per battle. Fires no power. I mean, it seems good, but like, I don't really care about enemy shields. I have shield piercing with assault weapon. Later on, this will be very fantastic for us, but I don't know. Do we need it? I'm gonna tell you what we do not need is this or this, probably the fire starter as well. It is very good at taking down super shields, actually. That's a very good point. Yeah. It's 12 damage to a super shield. That's an extremely good point, Kurgo. Yeah, okay, I think maybe you've convinced me off of that. We can sell the lockdown bomb, take this, and then we have fire starter to back up the salt launcher still. Instantly takes down 3 layers of shields for 25 seconds. I thought I remember someone tell me once that it actually keeps the shields down for longer because if you do more than 5 ion damage in a single shot, it stacks more than 25 seconds, but I don't remember what they were talking about. But yeah, let me, I think we can do it. It is interesting to maybe roll 2 of these as well. Heavy ion build and then like assault gun for a while anyways, but I don't think we need the bomb. Oh, the pre-ion. I tend to like the pre-weapons anyways. There's one weapon, I forget the name of it. It fires twice, but only after, after 12 seconds, it fires once and then immediately again, and it does a lot of damage, and it's like a weird beam, and I got it out of like a MV ship. I've only had it once, but it was a fantastic weapon. It wasn't a pre, it was like a mid. This is fine. The scythe we might end up using. I'll hold on to it for now. The Sans Hyper Blaster. If that's what it was, then yes. Buy some fuel. Hull repair. We could buy a crew member as well, like just like a personnel for the ship would be nice. Oh, I spent too much money, never mind. Let's heal up. Buy all their fuel. Did you take a shot at me? It's game over, man, game over! All right, so I don't know how good this is, but you know what? If we can get the fire starter online, at least maybe if we can take down shields, we can get some more free shots in, I suppose. It's not bad. Let's jump. We can jump around a lot in the nebula, but we gotta jump up here first. Bam, bam, bam. Rebel ship. You can't quite make out what the ship is, though, at first. Oh, it's one of the beam ships, which is actually really good for us. I suppose we can just board them. No reason not to, really. was thinking about taking some pot shots, but there just isn't a reason to do it. Who says, Leia, my beloved? No, I hate her. She's dumb. How much for a weapon? 45? Firestarter, salt, conservative ion, pre-ion. That's not a bad loadout. Ish. We should upgrade the medbay too, and the oxygen. I mean, you know, that's FTL in a nutshell. There's always stuff that you need to spend your money on upgrading. Rock store. I don't think we need to go to the store. We're immune to the pulsar. Wait a minute. That's fantastic. Now they also cannot board me, which is beautiful. But they do have a teleporter or a cloak, which is really annoying. And we got to be careful because if our teleporter goes offline, we're going to be in some issues. So what I think we do is we completely ignore firing our weapons until the pulsar hits, then we can hit their weapon system. Oh, it's already down. Beautiful. No reason really to do anything then. We'll just, Oh, you know, I don't have to worry about the pulsar. I can board them whenever I want. What a good ship this is. What a fantastic ship. They have a slug, I have assaults. They did cloak, but honestly, can I do this? Yep, I can take out their cloak forever. Might as well just keep shooting at it. Now, my crew is a little wounded. Turns out that Mantis is really good at his job. Oh, you know what's interesting? I just realized this. Ion effect is like the same thing. Lock by ion effect when you use a system is like the same thing as the ion damage that you take. While we resist all of the ion damage, we still get the ion lock effect from the teleporter being used. Little just, I don't know, just seems strange, but I understand mechanically the reason why it's presented like that. Zegas Jr. says, I'm back. You're back! We good? Oh, I have to wait for the FTL drive. But it doesn't matter, we're immune to pulsars. That's very cool. It makes pulsars insanely good for us. Nickname says there's a tiny MV patch available that has some fixes and adjustments, but its main feature is that pinpoint weapons have better targeting. I will admit the thing about pinpoints is that you can't really see the targeting happen. As long as you click, drag, and click, it works, but you get no visual indicator that your weapon's doing anything. At last, a ship not filled with alien scum. I am a giant crystal. You're kind of an idiot. Oh, get in there. The thing about a weapons room next to the piloting room is that as soon as we teleport, the pilot's gonna move literally instantaneously, which means that there's no time to lock down the room before they can actually send a crew member in there. So we can't board them to take out a weapon system. We can still board them, but this is a weird situation where it might actually be better just to fire off some weapons first. That way we get to have, like, systems being manned and whatnot. Maybe we can dodge a shot. And we got hit, which is annoying, but we got to keep people in their rooms for now. Okay, now we can get stuff repaired. Then we can board them. Does this stun? 10% chance? Ugh, go there. I like just shooting them. It's gonna do DOT and keep them stunned in the room. I'll take another shot even. They're trying to escape. The FTL though is delayed. I'm gonna break your engines. Okay, they're dead. Alright, that didn't go too badly. Took a hit. One-shot standard crew? Wow, it does way more damage than I expected then. Because this is 15 seconds at 4 HP per second, which is only 60 damage. If it one-shots a crew, that's kind of absurd. I need a ship that can't hurt me so I can just test out the damage from the weapon. Although, I wonder if the ability stacks. Like, if you hit him with both shots, it inflicts double damage. Because I think bleed stacks in this game, and if it's the same as bleed, then maybe it'll do that. A looping message plays the beacon as a security checkpoint submit to processing. Fight through! Mind controlled my crew member. It sucks. It does. It's a level 2 mind control, it looks like. So we're gonna have to salt the mind control system, probably. Close the door. We're gonna board them? You know what? They took a crew member out of the weapons room. We can board. Oh, but we can't lock down because you took my crystal. Damn. I think we just go and fight him. What I don't want is I don't want to walk into the room and have him locked down. So if I can just stall until the salt lands, that's probably the best thing for me. And then we're gonna ionize their shields and then fire in the conservative ion to take down a weapon. So we're gonna try to hurt him. We have no oxygen. I think we let the oxygen hurt the crew just so we can kill him faster. We have 0% dodge chance, but that's just, it is what it is. They're not gonna be able to punch through my shields. I'm not worried about that at all. So we need to ionize the shields. Conservative ion here. It didn't take the mind control offline, so he's gonna break it. It's not ideal, but go in there and fix it. So we took 1 damage. I think that's all the damage we're gonna take though, because they shouldn't be difficult to take out at this point. We just have to make sure that they have no mind control system when we board them. I guess keep auto-firing on shields temporarily. You didn't get hurt at all. It's gonna take a while though. I mean, honestly, what I could do is just keep shooting them until they die. You are going into the med bay, I think. You mind controlled me. You're kind of a dick. I can lock down though. Okay, so close, open, vent, board, lockdown. Salt. Mind controls offline. Go in there and heal. We're gonna be able to destroy it? I don't know. At least we're killing you. We don't need to take out a weapon. I need to take out the system before they activate it again. Unless this is the last crew member. Oh, it's the last crew member, okay. So I think we took 1 damage from the breaking of the piloting system, and we probably could have handled it a little bit better. All your crew are suffocation resistant. Incorrect, the Rockman isn't. The Rockman also in the med bay, because they're not suffocation resistant and because the Saltman lowers healing, if I have no oxygen in the med bay, the Rockman slowly dies. I'm gonna be a little bit careful. Med bay level 2. I am very tempted to get the level 2 upgrade. But I also see a store and think to myself, let's go to the store. Request to skip the fee. A fellow rockman, peculiar to see one of us aboard a Federation vessel. That's what you're concerned about? Oh my god, a pre-flak? I mean, a pre-flak pre-ion is very funny to me. We take down the shields and then do a large amount of damage to take out enemy systems, and then we can board them to take them out. Seems great. We have 4 weapon capacity, and at some point we can just get like a super big weapon to make the salt weapon more reliable, like a real flak, a flak Mark III with the salt would be fantastic. I mean, here's the thing. Currently, I'm not using the fire starter, and I'm not using the scythe. Chain flak? Chain cooldown cap of 7 seconds. 3 projectiles. Pre-flak never hits what you aim at. Yeah, it's inaccurate, but even if one shot lands, it can take enemies' weapon systems offline temporarily. And then we can have like a fire starter salt weapon, and then if an enemy ever has 5 bars of shields, we might run into a problem. But that's not going to happen for a while. Chain of Flak is a pretty good rapid weapon. Here's the thing, it is, but if I take the pre-flak and the pre-ion, we're really building around quick damage. Take out enemy systems, board, lock down, kill the crew, etc. 2 chain flaks kill the flagship. 2 of a lot of weapons can kill the flagship. But for right now, I do think that the pre-flak is just a little bit better for that burst damage. Take down the shields, do a lot of damage to the ship, take out maybe not a cloak, but, you know, weapons tend to be 2x2. We're gonna get a couple of hits in. It slows down the damage that we take. Now, I would love to also build maybe into drones, but we're using drone parts already. Maybe later in the game we can just like have a couple of missile launchers and utilize those. I am at this point thinking that we probably do not need the scythe beam though. Although it would be really nice with the enemy shields being down to just rake the beam across the ship. But the fire starter means the salt can penetrate up to 4 bars of shields, which with just these 2 weapons. So I think we'll sell this. I think we'll sell the ion. Pretty much pays for the flak. We have a very like alpha strike build here. We could also buy another crew member. Gord Power says, I do get baited into chain flak sector 1 and die from it pretty often. Because one reason why I do not like chain weapons, I actually said this earlier today when I was playing Dead Cells. I don't like the quick bow because it takes 3 shots before you start critting and doing decent damage. It's too slow. Chain flak, similar. Yes, it can do a whole bunch of damage, but early, it's not going to do anything. You're going to take a lot of damage due to the enemy weapons still being online. It's kind of why I don't like in vanilla FTL the Lanius ship. It has a ion stunner, which is slower than a regular ion, and a chain laser, which is slower than a regular laser weapon. You tend to take damage before you can take enemy weapons offline. These solve that problem to an absurd degree, and the salt weapon only has a 10-second charge. It's fantastic. And then the only other thing I would do is maybe just buy a crew member, since we haven't had any more show up. And we could have another Rockman and then upgrade them with the medbay, making them a little bit faster or tankier or something. So I'm gonna buy a Rockman. Repair. Now we have a pilot. Phillips. You're already a decent pilot. You're fantastic. Do nothing. We'll upgrade internal ship stuff later, and we'll upgrade the medbay soon. Chris Phillips. You can be Gourd power. Better Gourd pow. Now I'm thinking of like a Super Mario pow block in the shape of a gourd. That's fine. Pilot the ship. Get the salt weapon online. We need to get out. I mean, we have so much to do. I'm gonna upgrade autopilot. The reason for that, I don't know if this applies in Multiverse, but in vanilla FTL, you want to have the piloting when you enter a nebula. Coalition ship. No teleport. So let's see. Take out the shields. Take out the weapons. We landed one shot. Oh God. It's a crystal lockdown bomb, isn't it? You know what? Can we leave? We can. I don't know if we want to, but we can. Look, they're taking a lot of damage. Oh, not that weapon. Why can you not go into this room? Go into the room. If there's someone in that room, he's stunned. Yeah, that did not really go that well though. We'll be able to take him out. They're not gonna kill me. Thank you. Thank you. You're fine. Our weapons are a little offline though, but it's like the worst place for a bomb to land. We really do need to get the teleporter upgraded, but it's fine. This is sketchy without a clone base as gourd power. Don't worry about it. When was the last time you played FTL? It's been a while. It's been a while. All right. You two heal up. We might have done a run 2 or 3 weeks ago. More like 2 months ago. You heal. Wonder why. You get out of the room. Oh wait, the salt man is the one in the room. Just blindly teleport into the enemy ship right as a bomb lands on your teleport and then damage your crew with Oben salt. Chad move. I know what I'm doing. I got a lot of tanks. And if they have salt, they die very quickly, so it's worth it. Actually, you know, here's the thing. The salt ability is worth it because the enemies lose more health than you. It pays for itself. It doesn't cost health to use, does it? No. Yeah, it's definitely good to use. There's situations where you wouldn't want to. I don't think that was one of them. I really should have jumped here. Oh wait, no, I couldn't have jumped there from where I was. Never mind. Down, over, up, right. Do we need to hit up a Mantis store? I don't think we do. Yeah, I have nothing to sell. Screw the store. Although we could fight the store, but if it's stupid and it works, it ain't stupid. Rebel ship. More freaking cloaks, man. So I have a new strategy, by the way. I thought about this. What if, oh, they're gonna get shots off. What if we take out their weapons and then fire a salt shot at their weapons when they're in there repairing it? It's gonna hurt. Yeah, it's fine. So now they're in there repairing it, we fire a salt shot, which hurts them even more. Just give it a second. Now they've taken DOT and they're stunned. We get in there. Oh, hey, look, we salt them. I hate that you activated your teleporter. I hate also that you healed. It's okay. Yeah. That was fine. And you can heal up the shield room. Dun, 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 dun. I think Oben is strong. I don't really do that much rock-based boarding because I get irritated walking their slow asses to the med bay, says Gourd Power. Yeah. It's one of the reasons why I do like the idea of having a Medibot dispersal, or, again, whatever that upgrade is that makes them faster. Jumpkin says, I love watching Abe play Dead Cells. I'm glad he's stopped with Isaac. You know what? You don't like Isaac? Isaac and his Isaac. Upgrade the medbay. Upgrade the medbay. Now we can, because I'm not going to go to the store. Although shields for 120 is very tempting, but we do a lot of burst damage. Cloak is annoying because it counters the pre-abilities that we have. Let's get the medbay, and we'll upgrade the internal lab, and then we'll check the Rockman abilities. Oh, you count for crystal, isn't that right? Smash doors, double damage to drones. Rocks gain health but move speed reduction. Move faster but heal slower. Dangerous, but a faster Rockman is always a good thing. Cultists. We get crystal. Suffocation immunity. I don't know if that applies to Saltman. Salt man. Sabotage damage but lose movement speed. Gain fire resistance. So that's if you had a Lost Suns build. Obsidian skin is awful, makes everything miserable. The thing that I don't like about making Rockman slower is that if they're too slow, they can just die because of special enemies that board you that just do insane amounts of damage, and they just can't run away from combat fast enough. At least having a med bay. If you had a clone bay, you park them in a room, and then if they die, who cares? But with a med bay, you've got to be able to maneuver around faster than you think. It's my experience, anyways. We need to get another weapon online, too. Ganked by bishops is fun. Those are the fast mantises, right? Raid the platform while the slugs are hiding. Dude, absolutely. There's slugs. We'll kill them. They're helpless at stopping you. We get freebies. All right. Just jump. Dun, dun. Do something. Task. Salvage. Already done it. Hull. No need. Do nothing. All right. Lovely. You love doing nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump. 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 It's currently here. Jump there. Jump there. Jump there. Jump there. I can't go to all 4 of these beacons. I can go here, here, exit. That's what I can do. Jumpkin says, I once spent a whole night hearing puke babies crying Isaacs such a... I find that to be hilarious. Elite Revolutionary flies past. Are you even aware of what the Coalition has done to the Aragon species? The Federation has done nothing. It's all your fault. God, like specifically yours. Don't ask me why, just accept it and die. Hey, oh my God, they don't have a cloak. Which means I can board them, I can take out a weapon, oh my lord. Although, we probably didn't need to do this if we were just gonna take out the weapon using our pre-flak, but you know, what's done is done. We took out the missile launcher, thank God. You know what, just do this. I think I missed him. But, salt him up. Wish that Crystal crew member was a little bit better at combat. Walking among the corpses of these parasites is nothing short of eerie. Their wide, gaping mouths seem as if they could reach out at any moment and strike. You keep your hand near a blaster at all times as you scrap the ship. Run away, run. You hurt the pilot walking through the room, you dick. Ah, Playspool, thank you very much for the resubscription. How you doing? When Abe stops streaming, I'm 30 minutes from starting work. Yeah. Not much I can do about that. Don't crystals do less damage in combat? Wait, really? Oh, they do. Huh. That must be a multiverse thing. I don't remember crystal crew members doing less damage in vanilla. So, I mean, honestly, that explains why they've been a little bit lackluster in combat, because it takes so long for them to kill whoever they're punching, and whoever's punching them is punching back. Or whoever they're punching is punching back. So, yeah, that explains why they're not quite as good. The lockdown ability is insanely good, though. So, we're gonna keep them as a border, but... Huh, I didn't know that. For someone who doesn't know what Isaac items are, those runs are totally cryptic. Ah, good, I picked up cancer. Everyone's favorite item. Security checkpoint, submit to processing, we've done this before. I hate the mind control, and I hate that it is something we can't deal with immediately. I also hate this, good lord. But we'll vent them as much as we can. We gotta just run out of the room though. Okay, close all doors. Rockman's gonna leave, he'll be fine. Don't wanna hurt you. What level of mind? It's a level 1 mind control. It's not a big deal. Their weapon system got screwed though. It's beautiful. As soon as that's done, we'll board them. Should be done momentarily. And we'll salt it too. I guess we don't have to salt it immediately. I mean, we could kill the crew. Let's stop them from repairing first. He like garbaged my ship when he fled. What the heck? We're probably gonna board them very quickly because they should be nearly dead. Trying to listen for a clone bay. Okay. Oh, the mind control at the oh no! I'm an idiot. Oh, it went off super, oh, because the leech went through the room. Let's go. You dummy. All right, we're fine. I really thought that there was a longer cooldown on the mind control system. I feel like that recovered very quickly. I guess more time had passed than what I had considered. It was a little scary. But luckily their slug walked through the room, or not their slug, but their leech, and took power from the system, but I didn't know that leeches had power. I thought that they just took power from enemy ships, not provided power, but I guess maybe that was a special one. Or maybe something else happened, I don't know. Obviously something did happen. Let's get the weapons going so we can get a fire starter. We need to upgrade the engines, and we need power. Oh god, we need so much. Yeah, it must have been the elite leech. Right. They nerfed crystals way back because people cheesed things with lockdown. They made lockdown have charges, you can't spam it, and never reverted the damage nerf. Well, I mean, even having 2 charges on lockdown per jump is still strong. We got a free Artemis. That is insanely good. 1 power. Well, I wish I could equip it. I guess technically I could over the fire starter. It's not bad. Here's what I'm thinking, though. If we go up against a ship with drones, how are we gonna stop them? Like, if they have a defense drone Mark 1, it'll shoot down the flak, the salt, and the Artemis. I assume it'll shoot down the salt. They're low on missiles. 25? I'm not saying sell the Firestarter, I'm saying just, hey, we can use an occasional missile if we have to. We don't need many missiles, but I'll probably keep the Firestarter because it is a way of allowing the salt weapon to do damage. We do need more power, though. Can I afford power? Not quite. All right, let's jump out of here. Militia encampment, exclamation mark. Sorry, I alt-tabbed.